everyone. Welcome back to Taste of Asia at Home. Welcome to my new kitchen. I just recently had this remodeling project done. Added new cabinets and a granite countertop, so I'm proud of the way it turned out. And I haven't posted anything for a long time on YouTube, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. This Sunday we're having a potluck meeting, and I'm going to do a stir fry with small shrimp and roast pork with string beans. And you can see what we got here. I have laid out on the countertop. I'll show you. We'll zoom in. I've done a lot of the prep already. I've cut the string beans. These are fresh string beans, and I've cut them on like a julienne in half on an angle. And I wanted to show you guys what I use in the important sauces that you can find in your Asian store that I keep in my squeeze bottles. One of the main staples is oyster sauce, which gives stir-fry dishes a very good flavor. This is Le Kum Kee brand, and the large bottles you can find for like $4.99 in your Asian stores. And then the coloring agent that I use to make the dishes have a nice brown color. If you're doing like a dish with, like today we're doing, is thick soy sauce. And this is another major manufacturer of sauces that they make very good sauces. It's Kunchan. Both of these are from China. That's a thick soy sauce, and it adds a color. You only need a little bit when you're doing a dish with roast pork and shrimp, because you don't want it to be too dark. You'll lose the color of the shrimp. And on my videos, my previous videos, I have a video on how to make the roast pork. And you can use either country style boneless pork, or you can cut up a Boston butt, and I have videos on both of those, and also a video on how to make the Chinese barbecue sauce. But what I've done is I've cut the pork in julienne strips to match the string beans, and the shrimp is like one of those 12-ounce bags of cooked shrimp with the tails. You can find for like $5 for a bag, so it's going to make a nice dish. And I added a little bit of carrots and a little bit of onion to give it some additional color. So the first thing to do is to flash fry the vegetables, and so the green beans retain their nice color and they'll be tender, crisp, and you stir fry them. So that's part one of this dish. Okay, now we're on to the flash frying of the green beans, and as you can see, in order to save time, I've done about 2/3 of them. And you see, you need your wire bamboo handled skimmer to do this. And the oil, remember, in order to test the oil to see if it's hot, you drop one little piece of vegetable in it. And if the onion or whatever you toss in there comes up right away, you know your oil is hot enough to fry. So we're just going to put the remaining green beans, carrot mixture in there. And you'll leave it in there for about a couple of minutes until the green beans change color and they'll be nice and tender. This is the same process you use on broccoli. Either green beans or broccoli, you can use this method, and it gives the vegetable a different texture when you stir fry it. And today we're going to use like a normal teaspoon and a tablespoon when we do the seasonings. After the process when you do this stir fry, you flash fry your green beans and your vegetables. Then you take it over to the sink and you use the sprayer nozzle on your sink faucet with hot water, and you rinse the oil off. That way you don't get any, a lot of oil in your dish. So let's scoop this up. You see, I have over here I have just a regular strainer with a mixing bowl underneath to catch the drippings from the oil. And then I have one of a Fry Daddy that I use for draining the oil back into the Fry Daddy. So what we're going to do, you've seen this before probably if you've watched my videos, we'll just toss this oil back in the Fry Daddy. I don't have as much clearance now that I've remodeled this kitchen. We can always clean up any spills. Okay, now we'll go over and wash this off, rinse this off. You can see what I'm doing. And you can toss it up. Be sure you get all the oil off. Okay, now we're ready for the stir fry. First I'm going to put in my roast pork. A rounded teaspoon of the minced garlic and ginger mixture. I'm going to stir that up. Then in goes our green beans. I'll put in 1 cup of hot water, and when that comes to a boil, while that's coming to a boil, we're gonna season it, season the dish. Keep in mind you have to have a little patience when you're working with a home kitchen. I put 1 teaspoon of salt. Two rounded teaspoons of the oyster sauce. Two tablespoons of Kikkoman soy sauce. 1 teaspoon of pure 100% sesame oil. And we're going to mix that together. And we're going to add the shrimp last so we maintain the color of the dish. And you see I have 1 rounded tablespoon of dry cornstarch. And I can see on the edges of the wok that this the mixture is already coming to a boil. So I can add this cornstarch slurry to make the sauce for the dish. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the sauce to coat the green beans and your roast pork so it'll have a nice flavor. Add a little bit more. Just a tad of the, I drizzle use this, I keep a spoon in this thick soy sauce, so I don't want it too dark. So I'm just drizzling a little bit of that thick soy sauce in there. That's a nice rich color. And now I'm adding in my shrimp. So you're going to get the sauce is actually going to coat the shrimp also. And now all that's left to do is to plate this up. You can take it to your potluck meal. This will feed like 10 to 12 people. You see I'm putting it in a 9 by 13 Pyrex dish. There you have it. A nice dish with roast pork and baby shrimp, stir-fried with green beans, carrots, and onions. All things that you can get at your local grocery store. The seasonings you get at your Asian market. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a nice holiday season ahead.